The Drug Enforcement Agency has a secret spy program, and it allows police and government officials to lie under oath. On Monday, Reuters published a blockbuster story about the little-known wing of the DEA called the Special Operations Division. The DEA's Special Operations Division, or SOD, as it's called in government documents, was created in 1994 to fight Central and South American drug cartels and coordinates with other intelligence agencies like the NSA and the FBI to catalog wiretaps and electronic intercepts. The division is based in Virginia and operates under a veil of secrecy. In fact, most of its activities remain classified. While the existence of a shadowy Beltway government agency isn't in itself news, what is news is how the Special Operations Division, SOD, hides its role in capturing and prosecuting American citizens accused of drug crimes. The technique is called parallel construction. And if that name sounds Orwellian, well, it's because it's an Orwellian technique. Here's how it works. Let's say the NSA intercepts a phone call between a pot dealer and a potential buyer somewhere in California. The NSA then forwards that phone call to the pertinent agents at the SOD, Special Operations Division of the DEA. The Special Operations Division then sends that information about the pending drug deal to local law enforcement. But the SOD has to keep its existence secret. They do this by asking local police to fake a routine traffic stop and arrest the pot dealer. Sounds like your usual drug bust stuff, right? Not so fast. Even though those local law enforcement officers received the tip about the drug deal from the Special Operations Division, they're required by SOD policy to keep the origins of that tip secret in all investigation documents. In many cases, the DEA actually falsifies documents to hide the information trail. But that's not even the worst part. When law enforcement agencies testify under oath in court, they are expected to keep up the lie. As far as the judge, jury, and attorneys are concerned, the cops got a lucky break during a routine traffic stop, hence the name parallel construction. Law enforcement totally rewrites the history of the case in question so as to hide the role of the Special Operations Division. Predictably, the DEA is defending this unconstitutional and illegal practice. Two senior agency officials, for example, told Reuters that parallel construction is a law enforcement technique that we use every day. It's decades old, a bedrock concept. Parallel construction may be a bedrock concept for the NSA and the DEA, but it's wildly unconstitutional. The core of the American justice system and the guiding principle of the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th Amendments to the Bill of Rights is the right to a fair trial. If someone's accused of a crime, the prosecution is expected to present the court with honest and legally obtained evidence of their guilt. The Special Operations Division's use of parallel construction throws all of that under the bus. It also raises the question, does the DEA lobby so hard to keep pot illegal just as an excuse to prop up the surveillance state? Keep in mind, around 40% of Americans have used pot at some point in their life, which makes almost half of us lawbreakers that the DEA could then justify having a giant spy operation to keep an eye on. It's a pretty damn big sweep.